Deacon gonna tell Hope that listening to Carter and his excuses made him realize what a good guy she had in Liam. I said, Liam who? Liam Spencer? But hey y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chester for the Bold and Beautiful April 10, 2025. Okay, y'all. So first things first, let me know your thoughts on today's episode down below. So we're gonna start with Steffi Leon Fan. So she's still talking to him, and they made it very clear that he doesn't want anybody to know. And at first I was like, okay, he don't want the kids to know. I understand that, but I said the only people he got left is Will and Bill. And I was like, the thing with that, once again, is when he gets to the house and he see all the doggone blood on the ground, he gonna know. When he get in the house and see the blood on the floor, he gonna know something happened. It ain't just pop up out of nowhere. And I was like, okay, what's this about? What is this about? And another thing before I forget, Dr. Buckingham was saying something about Leon past brain injuries or him hurting himself before. And I was like, when did that happen? Is that talking about when he lost his memory that time? How did he hurt himself that time? I kind of remember him losing his memory. And Quinn, did she have him in the cabin or something? She was over here acting like they was a couple. I don't know what she was doing, but that's what I remember. Is that what they talking about? Well, yeah, they was talking about that and how it could affect him now. And the fact, I thought they was talking about, they seen that he hurt himself twice. He hurt himself twice or whatever. When he fell the first time at Bill House, and then he fell again. That's what I thought they was talking about. But on today's episode, Finn was like, yeah, Steffi told me about that or whatever. Something like they talking about from then, the whole Queen situation. Did he fall off the rocks? Is that what they talking about? Did he fall off the rocks or something? But yeah, on today's episode, still talking about the same thing. They talking about their memories and what they've been through. Liam was just thanking her for saving him and saying how he owes his life to her or whatever. And Finn was checking him out, evaluating him and everything. Then Dr. Buckingham came in. What she said? She's still not saying, too much. She was like, they just got to wait and see. Because Leon had told Stephanie to go home. He needs to rest. And when they left, he was asking Dr. Buckingham, now that they gone, let me know what's going on. And she said a whole bunch of nothing. She just said, basically, we just got to wait and see. And she was trying to convince him to tell his people. And he's like, no, it's his job to do this and do that, just to look after them. And I said, okay, if this was really it for you, wouldn't you want them to be there? But yeah, I don't know where they going with this storyline. I thought they was going to do memory loss. They didn't do that. He remembers certain things. I'm thinking now, look, we changed up so fast, y'all. I'm thinking now that since he can't seem to remember that Bill didn't do it, they showed him seeing that Bill walked out. They never showed him seeing Bill hit him or anything like that. But yeah, he can't seem to remember what happened. I think Finn was the one who asked again, what happened. And they was like, he doesn't know or whatever. He just remembers getting into it and everything. And I was like, so is they trying to get ready to say Bill did it? But like I said, Liam still don't want nobody to know. And once again, the only people left. Oh, wait, I forgot about Hope. But yeah, I forgot about her. So it's Hope. Wyatt ain't even on the show no more, so we're gonna say Hope, Bill, Will, and just the girls, right? They're the only people he got there, right? But yeah, that's how it happened with them. I think Finn and Steffi was telling Dr. Buckingham to keep them informed about his condition and stuff like that. And I was like, look, I don't know. I really don't know about this storyline because I'm just tripping over the fact that Bill ain't made it home yet. He like, when I get back, you better not be here. They should have had him come back and seen the blood on the ground at least, or been the one to find Liam. I feel like that would have been better, but I don't know what they finna get ready to build off of in regards to this storyline, so we just gotta wait and see, I guess. What's today, Thursday? Tomorrow, Friday, so we probably gonna be left with a cliffhanger. We'll see. But yeah, I was like, that would have made more sense, right? When I get back, you don't be here. And he come back, and boom, he was either laying on the floor up in his house, or he was laying outside in a puddle of blood. But Steffi and Finn end up going to the house, and that's when Kelly arrives. So she was asking about her dad. They was like, he's not going to be able to make it. So she was like, I think she brought up the father-daughter dance and everything, and Steffi kept looking at Finn. Finn kept looking at her. And I was like, maybe he going to make it. I don't know. I wonder what they finna get ready to do. But that's all that happened with them. Deacon and Hope. So look, told y'all these folks. I was about to say, Hope keep proving that she didn't really want him, because the minute he said, well, I ain't gonna say the minute, but when he told her on today's episode, Dickie told that he went and put them hands in Carter's life or whatever. He went to fight or defend her against Carter and all this other stuff. She talking about some, I don't want you to, then she said he just got out of jail, something like that. He just got out of prison. I don't want you to go back. I said, And then she told me, I said, what if Carter press charges? I was like, girl, you ain't gonna ask how you doing? I was like, girl, you ain't gonna say, I understand or whatever, but is he okay? Something. They over here talking about Liam. Talking about some, I talking to Carter and listening to his excuses made me realize what a good man you had in Liam. Liam who? I repeat, Liam who? But yeah, that's all they was talking about. He ends up telling Hope what he did. He went to defend her honor and stuff like that. She was saying how she appreciated, but that was unnecessary. He should have just stayed out of it. He started talking about something, yeah, the guy did this and the guy did that. I was like, well, first of all, it would have made more sense now, him cheating or whatever, then yeah. But giving the company back and stuff like that, wouldn't you want to go fight Ridge while you was there? You just use Carter as a scapegoat. Now I understand because she feel like he betrayed her. He didn't walk out with her and stuff like that. But once again, he kept telling her he felt bad about what he did. She was like, no, I don't got time for this, whatever she said. But yeah, I was like, you should have went and fought Ridge. You knew he was going to give you, well, I take that back because Carter was fighting back too. But yeah, it was something else I was going to say about Deacon and Hope. Oh, they started talking about Liam. And like I said, he talking about some, listening to Carter excuses made him realize what a good man you had in him. And he wanted to talk about what they was talking about earlier about Liam, how things started to go bad after her marriage to Liam ended. And she was talking about how they always gonna care. I said, her and Steffi, oh my goodness. Now I know it's true because, y'all got a history, 1. 2, y'all got a daughter. So, of course you're gonna care about them or whatever. But how soon they forget. But I think the last people we got is Carter and Daphne, if I'm not mistaken. Carter and Daphne, she's still over here close by him. He's still close by her. They looking like they about the kids. And look like she went in for a kid. She started talking about how, his future right in front of him. All he got to do, is take it. I'm right here. What you waiting on? But no, they look like they was about the kids. But he pulled back. And she's like, when you're ready. And she leave. Now she want to leave. Now she want to go. Look, I was looking at the door. I'm like, okay, when they about to kiss, I'm like, Hope gonna come, but I forgot they told her she can't come back there. They ain't never stopped nobody before those. Then they tell Sheila she couldn't come. What she had on a hat? Then Sheila come there one time with a hat. I said, how you gonna disguise yourself with just a hat? But yeah, it was Sheila or somebody. No, was it Deacon? It was either Deacon or Sheila came over there with a doggone hat on. One of them wasn't supposed to be there, and they showed up in a doggone hat. But yeah, I think afterwards, after she left, I think he seen a photo of her or something like that, and he was just I think he was thinking about her, or he was thinking about Hope 1. I don't know. Carter's so iffy, and that's why I said, these folks, you can't defend them, because I was about to say how Hope don't care. Well, I did say how Hope don't care about Carter, stuff like that, but he moved on so fast. I told y'all he gonna be in love. He already over here staring at a photo and just smiling and just doing too much. I said, we all know it's probably gonna be the minute that he finally gives in and they hook up or whatever they do, kiss some more, sleep together, whatever. I feel like that's when somebody gonna realize or figure out that she was only here to set him up or to get him to turn over the company back. She was plotting with Steffi, but we'll see, y'all. Nothing happened. Like I said, how do y'all feel about the whole Liam storyline? Do y'all think it could have been done better? I mean, it don't really matter because they're going to do what they're going to do. We've been complaining about these doggone love triangles for decades now. I said decades. I don't even think I've been watching for a decade. I might have been. I don't think so, though. General Hospital, yes. But The Bold and Beautiful, I don't think I've been watching it for a decade. Interesting. But that's it. That's all. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces, have a girls today and be safe.